Hello to everyone, I am Indurok and today I want to talk about horror games. And mainly just how I kind of got into them. I may have talked about this before, I don't remember. But figured I might as well uh, just talk about it again, maybe in more detail than I may have talked about it before. But, and welcome to my bed. You're laying in bed with me, sort of. Not really. Whatever. Shut up. Okay. So, basically, it all started with Doom 64. That was the first horror game I ever tried to play, and I was never able to play it because I was too scared. Like, I mean, I used to watch I used to watch the demos, and that's really all I would ever do. And, yeah, I remember the first time I tried to actually play the game. I couldn't go down to the. I think I actually talked about this when I was playing Doom 64. That area where you start on the very first level, and then you jump down, and then you fall down onto the ground below, like you fall like a couple feet down to the floor, and once you go down there, the enemies start coming. Yeah, I couldn't go down there. But then when I was in high school, I could only go as far as killing the first enemy, and I would want to quit. I like I don't think I ever actually watched anyone play that game except for my brother. I saw my brother play a little bit of that game. He was chainsawing up some pinkies and stuff, and yeah, I mean, I didn't have as much trouble watching as I did playing it myself. But okay. So what was I talking about? What was I saying again? Oh yeah, I watched my brother play. But yeah, I was never able to play it. And that's the only horror game I ever tried to play. Um and well, until I was 20, when actually I was 19. It was the summer of 2013 when I started taking interest in watching other people's let's plays of horror games. It started with a game called with the game called Aoni. Um, I first watched it on this YouTube channel, Kyokun 64, was it? Or no, I don't think that was it. Kyokun something, I don't remember. It's like KYOKOON, I think it was spelled. If you want to try to look it up, maybe you'll find it. Or at least just type in Aoni and then KYO, maybe something will show up. Cause yeah, she played different kinds of fan made Aoni games, including one that was related to the anime Hetalia. It's called Hetaoni, and she and someone else even did the voices. It's pretty interesting to watch. And then I saw her play Slender Man. Or Slender. Slender Man is the character. The game is called Slender. Um, and after watching that, I decided to look up more Slender videos, and that's how I discovered um, um, uh, uh, Toby games, Tobuscus, and or it, or I might have actually watched PewDiePie play. Oh no, wait, no. Before Slender, I actually had watched PewDiePie play Aoni, and that was really the only video I watched, the only series of his that I watched for the longest time. And I still don't really have a lot of interest. I still haven't even watched many of his videos. Um, and then I later took interest in Slender, and after watching Toby play Slender: The Arrival, that's how I discovered Markiplier. Actually, I was watching like the last part of his video, and on the side of the video where you see the list of other videos, what? That's how I found Markiplier. And yeah, after watching that, I've started watching more of Mark's videos, and that was like sometime September, October of 2013. I don't watch his videos anymore, but yeah, like, oh, so because yeah, like, whenever I would watch those videos, every time a jump scare happened, I would literally just shake. One time when I was holding my phone, I tossed it into the air after when I got scared. Um, and so yeah, and I've been watching his video. I had been watching his videos like ever since. I started from like watching the very first video, and I watched all the way up to whatever the current video was. Um, I didn't subscribe to his channel though until sometime during his Aoni playthrough, when he was uploading Aoni videos. Um, I was one of the 800,000 people that subscribed, like just before his 800,000 video. I'm getting way off topic here. So yeah, like, then, sometime at the end of March of 2014, I decided to try recording my own gaming videos. I originally had another channel that I uploaded them to, so like the actual upload date of my very first, like the actual creation date of my very first Let's Play video was March 31st. But then I decided to move all my videos to a separate channel for getting specifically gaming content. I've kind of like sort of deleted or hidden my other channel, because that was mainly for like fan dubs and song covers that I used to do, but I don't anymore. Well, fan dubs, I kind of do. That's kind of what game dubs is. Just parody dubbing. And so yeah, I started taking interest in horror games, and yeah, I'll be honest. Like if I hadn't become a YouTuber, I never would have ever tried playing horror games. I probably would never have tried it. I mean, I mean, I would watch other playthroughs, but like, I would never play them. Just like I did for like Doom games. Well, actually, speaking of which, the first actual horror Let's Play I think I actually watched was oh, damn it, what was it? Tyrant King 10, I think his YouTube channel name is. I don't know if it's I thought he changed it. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But his playthrough of Doom 64 was actually, I think, one of the first I had seen on YouTube before I actually even heard of Aoni. And so, yeah, of course, my first horror game that I recorded and played. I'm not no, I'm not including Doom 64 as a first horror game that I've played because I didn't get anywhere in that game. So yeah, it was a Roblox game called Dread because I used to be into Roblox at the time. I mean, I still sometimes will look out for like Roblox games that I think are interesting, but I haven't been finding a whole lot. I've not too long ago I've recorded a couple. I've recorded a few Roblox games, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like if if it weren't for YouTube, I never would have discovered my love for horror games. I still refuse to watch horror movies though because yeah, I don't know. I could never watch horror movies. So I think I pretty much like said kind of the main point of this video is like because I mean I'm supposed to talk about how I got into horror games. But yeah. But I kind of would like to think of what my favorite horror game is. I think it might be Dead Space 2. That was a really fun experience for me and scary as hell. But yeah, that I think that might just be my favorite horror game. But I mean, I don't know. It could be tied with some others. I don't know. I can't think of anything else right off the top of my head right now. I could go through my friggin' Steam list of horror games and maybe tell you what ones I really like the most, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I don't think I can't really think of anything else to talk about. I think I've pretty much said it all. So yeah, I pretty much explained how I got into horror games, and yeah, kind of funny how I'm still just a big wimp with horror games. Well, with some I mean, maybe not as much as I used to be when I started, but I still think I'm kind of a wimp, you know. So, I guess I might as well just end this here. So, because can't think of anything else to talk about. So, yeah, might as well just end this here. So that's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.